Alright, hey imaginary internet friends, I'm back to playing this game like the rest of the world, PlayerUnknown Battleground. I'm going to show you how I'm not that great at it and finish probably mid to lower end of the spectrum on this one. That's not necessarily true. I survive pretty well sometimes just by just being a coward, so... But that's usually in like duos and squads too. In solo, I honestly don't think I've played more than probably 10 solo games. So wish me luck. The real thing I'm going to be trying to focus on is being at least mildly entertaining while also playing the game, because that's the one thing that might keep you on this channel. If not the really long load times. I don't know if you guys like that or not either. Oh, I could show a dog. I might have got a dog right here. Shelby, come here. If you guys can see this pooch, might be a thing too. Hi. Okay. I saw you eat a poop earlier, and then you licked my face. Now you're whining about it. Yeah. Yeah, you are. So that was Sherbs. Oh, you coming back? You coming up here? Come on, hop up. Ooh. Can you say hi to the internet? Can you say hi to the one person watching me right now? No? Okay. Are you gonna pee on my lap? I'm glad you didn't. So is this game broken or what's going on? Oh, not responding. Sweet. Heck yeah, dude. Alright, well, oh, that's probably why. Why is this still going? Stop. Stop what you're doing. Please stop. This isn't a trap. I'm not trying to get you guys to watch me play Car Mechanic Simulator 18. I already tried that tonight and it didn't work. So I'm playing PlayerUnknown. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. I feel like running one game at a time though is really gonna help my video card kind of be able to do this sort of thing. So who's out there? I don't see anyone in the comments section necessarily. I'm assuming maybe my friend Amber has stopped by again. She's asking about PUBG and if I have that or if I've played it. The answer is yes to both. Although I'm out to prove tonight that I'm not particularly great at this game. But I'm at least somewhat more entertaining than other people. Sometimes. Hey, look at that. One of my friends won a solo tonight. Good for him. Good for you and your chicken dinner. I've yet to win a solo chicken dinner. I don't know that I will anytime soon. I'll probably win one when like no one's playing this game anymore in about 10 years and there's like 10 people left on the servers. Like well after it's done being a competitive esport and people stop watching streams of it. But whatever. Oh, hi Shelby. You just over there licking your private parts, then you're gonna come over here and probably lick me on the face? Okay. Just curious. You certainly don't have to. Let me know what you guys think and if this jacket with no shirt look is a good one or not. Because I like it. One of my favorite things about this game is for sure the fact that like the only way to design your male characters You can make them black and make them look kind of cool, or you can make them a white guy and make them look like they're someone in their like mid to late 40s trying to stay relevant and cool with like a super youthful haircut. And those are your two options basically. Alright, I think we're gonna go, I don't know, I'll try my luck over here, see what that's all about, and probably go ahead about right now. I like to keep a closer eye on the planes before I jump, just to see like how many people are even left in the plane at the time I jumped. Obviously, with the plane, yeah, there it is. The plane pretty much flew right over Georgia Paul, or whatever you want to call this area, and also the crates. So like I'm expecting, I don't know, 20 or 30 people probably jumped out over there. So I'll be trying to avoid that like the plague. I don't see anyone else around here, and I think I probably got a quicker jump than anyone who was trying to head here either. Oh, there's that guy. Cool. So this is going to be like a super quick match where like that dude's going to find a shotgun and plug me in no time at all. Maybe I can land on the roof here. Oh gosh. Nope. 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 Alright, gonna land at the back door maybe. Cool. Neat. No guns. No guns. Let's go upstairs. Shotgun at the top of the stairs. Nope. Okay. Shotgun on the floor in here. Backpack. Sweet. Great. Got nothing. Pants. Boots. Great. It's not gonna kill anyone, but I'm gonna look really good when I'm dead. That dude had to have landed with me, right? Like 100%? Okay. Hey, there's some stuff. Cool. My odds of survival just went up about 2%. Oh, nice. Got a suppressor now and everything. I kill this guy and he'll never hear it coming. Also, I don't know if maybe he broke off and went somewhere else, because I haven't seen him so far. I haven't heard him either. I mean, I am pretty intimidating. Alright. Oh, there was a gun right here the whole time, by the way. It's the mark of a true pro, is like I didn't even see it. Alright, cool. Honestly, the only reason I play this game, by the way, is that I hope I get killed by like a much more famous streamer, and it helps my channel out a little bit. Be like, oh man, he got killed by Markiplier. That's awesome. Actually, I don't know if Mark plays this game or not. I call him Mark. We're like we're basically friends. We're both in YouTube, so we've had a few water cooler conversations, like we hang out at the office. Oh, I have nothing, and I'm not near anything either. There's the broke down plane. I'm gonna head southwest and try and just head for like a car even, and put this gun away. Alright, so what kind of story would everyone like to hear while we're running across country across the map here to like find a vehicle? Let me know in the comments. Alright, this is pretty exciting. I'm in the top 80 already. So I have to say I'm doing pretty well. Yeah, like people just, yeah, like 4 people just died. I know it's not particularly like crazy or whatever. It kind of is just how quickly they did though. Alright, from now on I think I'm gonna vow to like play this game a little more dangerously, right? It's like not as though Forrest Gump simulator of like me running cross country with a backpack on isn't super exciting, but I feel like maybe it's not super exciting. Alright, I suppose I should at least pull a gun out in case there is someone in here. Although there's not going to just be like 2 smoke grenades lying around in a house someone would have looted. I will actually take these, but it's mostly just because I have room for them. Because, you know, I don't have a gun. Or I don't have a good gun. Alright, anyone, no one, anything? Hey, another handgun suppressor. I should take it in case I get a second handgun. Sweet, a crowbar. Hex yeah. Nice, a cheek pad. Cheek pad. This is the worst round I think I've ever had for just like drops and lootables. It's ridiculous. Alright, let's run around with the crowbar and kill somebody with this. I don't think I've ever killed anyone with a melee weapon. I don't think I've rarely ever seen anyone killed with a melee weapon. I see people get punched to death a lot, obviously at the beginning of the game, but like I don't know, have you ever seen anyone, either of you viewers out there, have you ever seen anyone get like beaten to death with like a crowbar or sliced up with a machete? I hope someone's watching me from these houses up here and knows how like down to business I am, because I've got my crowbar out. There's somebody right there. Look at that. That was exciting in a way that I don't know how he wouldn't have seen me, but he sure didn't. Alright, time to go introduce him to my silencer, I think. By which I mean, like, this is the part where I'm for sure going to die right now. Wow. Hey, look at that. I like shot 4 rounds in the ceiling, shot that dude a couple times in the back and then died immediately. Good round, good round. Yeah, I'm not surprised I'm down to one viewer now. Cool. Can I go back to the menu now, please? That was really embarrassing. There we go. Sweet. So far I've been right in that my stream is called Watch Me Finish somewhere in the 50s to 70s, and I finished 63. I could have very easily killed that dude, and I don't know how I didn't. Oh, I remember now. I'm really bad at this game. That'll do it. Amber, since I'm sure you're my one viewer still out there, let me know, like, how do I sound? Am I coming through pretty well? Do I need to adjust the game volume at all? Do I need to, like, speak up or turn up my volume? Also, what does it say I'm on offline? Oh, right. No, I'm streaming. Well, that's interesting. There we go. Silly me. I have 3 people watching right now, apparently. Sounds pretty good on your end. Good. Glad to hear it. So, YouTube Live is garbage, so I'm wondering if like there have actually been any comments out there, and if there have, hopefully I've been answering them, because I haven't seen them actually show up. Alright. Alright, this time I'm going like full bore. I'm going to go down with a big group of people probably. Maybe, maybe not. Well, you know what? I'm going to do it right now. I'm ejecting. I'm going to go to Georgia Paul, or however you pronounce this. And expect me to be dead probably within... I'll give myself about 5 minutes, including this descent down to the earth here. And actually, I think the reason why it's really stupid to dive so hard at the beginning of the game and maybe other people have said this to death, maybe not. I don't really actually watch PUBG streams. I think it's really dumb to like just dive with a bunch of other players, just because like the first couple minutes of this game are so laggy, and like it's still loading a lot of different textures and stuff. It's a lot of like frame rate drops. Basically, the person who's going to win the fights within the first couple minutes are like the people with the better computers. So like while also streaming, my computer definitely doesn't qualify for that. Cool. Hey, UMP, I will take that. Sweet. So I also don't know why people don't shut the doors in this game all the time. I feel like most of the times that I die, it's because like someone knew I was in here already. And the only reason I might live or get the drop on someone is like if I shut a door and they walk in, I get a few shots on them first. It's kind of huge in this game. Okay, so this is where I hide in the toilet for a second here and try and listen for some stuff outside, and kind of take a look around too. I have very low visibility though. You guys can definitely help me cheat, by the way. If you see anyone on the stream, I know the information is going to be about 10 to 15 seconds late, but definitely let me know. It'll never work like that. Let's see. Ooh, some pants. Who's ready to watch me die? Alright, cool. Huh. I actually like my odds quite a bit, because I'm guessing that the 23-ish people who've already died by this point were people who jumped out here and immediately killed one another. I mean, there's still going to be people here, right? I mean, definitely. But oh, okay, I gotcha. Got someone watching the stream saying they would keep a better eye out for me, but they're also playing a game. So, oh hey, I'll take this stuff. Yeah, sure, why not? I'll gladly take a scar. What else we got? Honestly, I think I might. Well, I don't know. I don't want to use the same. I don't know, man. I always hate this because I like the UMP a lot. I think I like it too much, though. Actually, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to chill in here for a sec, and I'm definitely going to use that other room as basically like cover. Because the thing is, if people walk in and they still see some pretty decent loot on the ground there, like I'd left an M16 on the ground, and I think maybe even some ammo, they'd be like, oh, cool, no one's been in here. Like, I'm cool. Whoops, well, I guess, what was that? A quick draw mag. Get a hollow sight. Alright. The other problem, though, I'm also out of the area. So let's just grab all this crap. Let me know, by the way, I know that there's like the PlayerUnknown Battleground weapons Bible came out at some point, and I'm sure everyone knows who watched streams of this, like which guns are the best, and if I'm an idiot for leaving the M16 there or not. I don't think so. I think the SCAR is significantly better, but I don't know. This game makes you paranoid, by the way. Like, I definitely felt like I just heard someone crawling around in the grass around here. But I don't hear it anymore. Certainly don't see anyone. Is that a that's a motorcycle. It also looks like a trap. I think it's also got a sidecar on it. So do we take the obvious trap motorcycle or not? You know, I'm gonna try it. I just feel like at this point, yeah, there's definitely. Oh, see, look at that. It's cool though. Ah, yeah. Oh yeah. Super easy. I didn't even take any. I mean, I was taking shots back there. I didn't even take any damage. It was a beauty. That couldn't have gone any better. I'm just going to drive this thing super fast through these open fields, because the one thing I do know about this game is that the vehicle mechanics are spot on. Perfect. Magnifique. No, that's not true. I'm surprised I'm not already dead from having driven this motorcycle like 50 feet. Well, that door looks open. Oh no, that would be... Never mind. I don't know, should I hide like a coward in here for a little while? Oh, that door is very open. Just be nice and quiet. They'll never know I was here. Alright, where am I in relation to the circle? I'm just gonna try and get central, because you know what, like, I know I don't have great optics or anything. I don't remember what I have for health items, but I honestly don't have the worst loot I've ever had in my life, so I'm going to try and stay in the interior of the circle a little. And let's try that. You know what? Yeah, let's take a risk here. Oh, there's someone right there, in fact. I know I hit that dude a few times, but yeah, he's got a much better idea of where I am now than me. I think he went inside that house. Sure, that looks right. Is that... No, it's just a bush. I was like, is that another motorcycle? Preferably one without a sidecar? 'Cause that'd be super cool. Now what do I do? Do I want to like try and engage that dude, or do I want to like stay... I'm going to stay low and slow and just wait for someone else to kill that dude. Oh, never mind. Someone from behind is going to kill me with a scar. Oh, looks like my prediction rang true again, finishing 55. But not, you know what, like I figured I was going to die in the top 10 in that one just from immediately going ham in Georgia Paul. So I feel validated. Look at those 4 hit points, by the way. That means I hit that guy a couple times. And I kill 0 player. So I have like a huge Finnish fan base now, by the way, from playing my summer car. So I wonder if any of my like Finnish fans are on right now. So I'm guessing over there it's like, I don't know, noon or something. It's like a noon yesterday. I don't know any Finnish, by the way. Like, and there's no... Yeah, I'd like to exit the title screen if possible. There's no way for me to learn it either. So, I know some German. If you guys want to hear how impressively I know some German. Here's the one thing you need to know in German. Ich habe keine Ahnung is I have no idea, right? And if you want to say it, if you want to be a wise guy, say something that sounds pretty similar but means something extremely different, and say Ich habe keine Augen. Ich habe keine Augen means I have no eyes. So there you go. Now you learned something in a PUBG stream. There's probably nothing that's ever happened on any other PUBG stream. You know what happens on other ones though is that people probably get kills. So sorry about that. I'm gonna reload my stream because it's again messing up, I think. Well, there's no way it's accurate that I have 4 people watching. That doesn't seem right. Maybe I do though. If you're out there, say hey. Also, if you're out there, I appreciate you being out there and watching. I know you have all kinds of other entertainment options, and especially like a million other people streaming this game right now. Or is it starting to decline in popularity? I don't know. Here's my goal. My goal this round is to get a kill. That's all I want. So we're gonna see if I can make it happen. Oh, this jerk over here. He's standing on the side, so... Oh, jeez. Well, that was a pretty unfortunate time to frame skip anyway. But basically, if someone's standing in that corner, I don't think you can jump on that thing anyway. Alright, where's our plane flying in? Oh, is that the... Is that the military base? No. What is that? Oh, okay. On the absolute other side of the military base. I'm gonna go... Let's go medium ham. I'm gonna go over here, which is still a pretty popular travel destination, but it's... I'll say it's medium ham because it's like... People like it. They don't love it, though. I mean, people love the school. There's always people at the school. That's what there should be. There's enough loot for probably like 20 players. Over here, there's enough loot for probably an entire squad if you're playing squad. And I don't know. It's where all of my friends like to jump in. They've called it Castle Black, I believe. Not that I'm trying to give away all my like strategies for killing all my friends who play this game. My guess would be there's got to be at least... No, there's some... there's two... Okay, so let's say we're going to have at least a couple different people here. I might have gotten you up. There's somebody landing on the roof. Okay, cool. That's fine. Let's say I might have landed here first, but someone else has got to be here too. Alright, well that's a pretty nice get. Okay. Well, this sucks because I think there's at least, I don't know, 3 or 4 other dudes around here. That dude knows I know where he's at, though. There's also not a great way to get to him. I don't think I can knock those fences over without grenades, right? That's alright. Someone else is just randomly chucking grenades right now, I think. I'm going to let these guys all work it out amongst themselves and then see if I can't kill the last guy. That's my plan. This grenade's going off like on the first floor. I'm going to take my chances inside this house. I don't think there's anyone in here. Alright, well I got a shirt, so at least I died wearing a shirt. Yeah, I don't think anyone would leave this laying around. Backpacks are a precious commodity in this game, especially anything over level 1. Okay. Alright, so I'm opposite facing the big building over here. I can't figure out what that dude's doing with just like every grenade he finds he like throws, or... Oh, there was somebody. Yeah, there's someone on the ground floor over there. Alright. I heard shots. I don't know if they were from me or not. There's somebody. Pretty far away though. I'm gonna let him run. Actually, I'm gonna go trail this dude. Oh, just kidding. That guy's gonna shoot me with a shotgun. Really? Wow, that was a particularly effective shotgun from through that fence and that far away, but whatever. It's not like this game's total bullcrap or anything. Alright, so as promised though, I finished number 69 there, which is between 50 and 70. So it might be terrible at this game, but at least I'm not a liar. I'm going to go for a sub 50 finish with 1 kill next round. That's my goal. So I obviously didn't get a kill that time. I think every round I've played so far I've gotten 4 hit points, which means I've hit someone probably twice? Maybe? I don't know. I don't remember remember. So anyone who's out there watching, if you're in the comments, remind me real quick, 'cause it's either 10 or 20. How many points is a kill? Also, am I going back to the menu yet? Hashtag River Yibby raid. Okay. Oh, okay. Sweet. I just got raided, so fun. I'll have to check out whoever River Yibby is. Oh, Yibby's Gamer Channel. Sweet. Hey, thanks for the raid, man. If you guys want to stick around and watch me be terrible at this game, you're certainly welcome to. Otherwise, successful raid. Good job, guys. I'll have to check out Yibby. Hey, there's another person. Look at that. Hey. Wow, this dude must be like pretty legit, because I think just that's at least 10 different people hopping in here at this point. Alright, Yibby, if you're still in here, because I'm assuming you're under Yibby's Gamer Channel. What do you stream? Are you like a PUBG guy specifically? Do you do other stuff? Do you do like streaming specifically? Do you do other gaming videos? Get that chicken dinner, you got this. Hell yeah, it's 2 people rating me. Nice. Alright, for you, Yibby, I'm going to do my best this round. I'm going to try my very hardest to get not only sub 50, I'm going to go number 1. Number 1 this round, just for Yibby. And if I do, then we will collaborate in the future. Oh, nice. You and Ruby are married and you play. Sweet. River PB and Yibby. If you guys don't mind, totally don't want to get doxxed. Like, where do you guys... Like, are you guys in the United States? Are you United Statesicans? We love playing this game, and I suck. Awesome. Yes. So... I'm glad you're here, because I also am terrible. I like see, for example, there I just randomly pressed the button to jump out of the plane. Most people like painstakingly pick a place they want to go to and like put a lot of thought and time and effort into it. But hey, whatever, man. Texas. So I'm in the Midwest. I'm in Indiana. So yeah, over here it is. I haven't even checked, man. What time is it? It's nearly 2 o'clock here. I don't know why I'm playing this game. I haven't even actually had dinner yet. Oh, I remember, because I'm like a YouTuber, which, you know, so this is like my second job, and also I'm a career gamer. So yeah, and gaming addict, generally speaking. You know what? I hadn't planned on coming here, but I like this place. It's got a nice like open floor down here. Like, it's very like, in terms of interior design, this is very open. You know, I don't feel crowded at all or claustrophobic. So that much I like. It's a bit cluttered. Hey, there's an M16. I like that. So that much is nice. I know it's not the best gun, but I actually really love this. I love this gun. So yeah, I'm gonna have to check your guys' channel out. I appreciate the raid. Absolutely. Anything that people want. Oh, there are 2 M16s here, and a vertical rail, which is not gonna help me at all. But yeah. So I'm just getting into like YouTubing and stuff. I think I've got, with this stream included, maybe 25 videos, less than 50 subscribers. Yeah. Dude, an M16 at the beginning, not bad at all. I will take that. Obviously, it's not anyone's favorite assault rifle, but I mean, it's way better than, say, I don't know, nothing, or the crossbow. So what made me get into streaming? Well, okay, so my plan certainly at the beginning of this is like, hey, I'm gonna get into YouTube and do like polished, nice YouTube videos, and like I do have videos that I plan out and then I'll actually, you know, shoot and edit and stuff and whatever. Like so I'm working on all that stuff. But then just one day I was like, I'm gonna stream my summer car. I don't know if anyone out there has played my summer car, but that game is it's my favorite troll game to ever play. Like, it's just so frustrating, like purposefully frustrating, right? And so many people like stream it, I think, too. But I noticed immediately, like, hey, oh, look, somebody's in this house. Cool. So, like, I had maybe 70 or 80 views on, like, my top video, right? And that was, like, maybe the first one I ever did, and from, like, months ago. And comparatively, I stream my summer car once and immediately have like 150 views, pick up like 10 subs and that sort of thing. So I'm not going to say it's like low-hanging fruit necessarily, because I think there's definitely skill required in being a streamer and being a good streamer. But that said, I don't know. It's just like such a different thing. Plus, no, I'm not using a controller. It's probably going to show all the prompts for using a controller because I have one plugged in. But no, I wouldn't dare play this game with the controller. You know, maybe it's not terrible, but like I learned it on the mouse and keyboard, so there wouldn't be any point in switching at this point. So I'll say another good thing about streaming, though, which was what I was going to say, I think, before someone tried to come in and murder me on my toilet, is that it forces you to kind of ramble and to talk and to be social and, like, just think on your feet. Because, like, anything that's scripted and well thought out is fine, and I love that. You know, I write recreationally and that sort of thing, too. But it's a lot more personal too, isn't it? Like, I mean, you guys have direct input. You nice kill, thank you. So, like, you guys can interact with me in this way, and I love that sort of thing. I think, like, if you're going to have a reason to get into YouTube in general, it shouldn't be for monetization or whatever. For me, it's just because, I don't know, I like meeting new people. I like having interactions with people, and it's kind of difficult. So, like, I'm recently divorced and 30 years old, and, like, those things combined don't necessarily mean that, you know, I know too many people anymore, or that I have regular interaction with them. But I don't know. It's a weird crossroads in my life I wasn't expecting to be at, but I think this is a decent way to make the best of it. Also, okay, so I'm like pretty centrally located inside the circle right now. Yeah, I was about to say, I'm gonna die out here in this cornfield for sure. This is a terrible place to be. Wow, look at that, M416. So I was really close to that chicken dinner, like I said, but I did promise to get a kill this round, and I did do that. It was it's pretty shamefully getting a kill by, like, camping out a toilet and just shooting someone to open the door. But there's some people will call that cowardice, right? And there's an argument for that. Some others will call that strategy, and there's an argument for that too. I feel like streaming this game, though, does make me a lot worse at it, just because I feel like the need to entertain or the need to constantly be doing something, whereas people who know what they're doing in this game probably move at the last second, know exactly what they're doing, like, just keep an eye on all of their movements and think about what they're doing all the time. But if you can do that, and then also answer comments and that sort of thing, so Wheatfield is your favorite place. Okay, give me some better context on that. Like, like you're a sniper and killing people in the wheat field is your favorite thing to do, or just because I hate any stretch of big open land for sure. Oh yeah, it's a nightmare trying to play this game and also like entertain people. It's smart, really. So like, what's your strategy with? I guess like with the wheat field where. I feel like right there I didn't have much cover, but the one you're talking about where like it's an unharvested wheat field and you can just lay down in there, yeah man, I don't know, if you can figure that out, you can figure out like tall grass and stuff to just lay in and still be able to see other people, yeah, you got things worked out. You'll do all right. Isn't that the argument for this game though, is like survival versus, I don't know, like playing this game as though it's a traditional shooter? The best players in this game are probably the ones who win this game with no more than 2 or 3 kills, but most people I see who get the chicken dinner have like 6 or 7. Yeah, exactly. So I mean, that makes sense. Man, it's so cheap, the fact that like this whole game is third person, and then holding down Alt lets you just look around, like, I mean, without even moving. So I see what you're saying about the wheat field. It's not a bad idea. but it just doesn't give you a lot of. This game's really intelligently designed in such a way that like there's no great place to be. If you're in a building, cool, you've got cover on every side, but you're also like one Molotov or grenade away from being dead, or like, you know, you're just one player with a shotgun. Yeah, okay. I mean, like, I can definitely see. Yeah, if I keep practicing, if I keep streaming this game, I will get better at it. Better at both. Better at being less awkward, and then also better at the game. So, but yeah, I don't know. This game is. I think it's one of those games that every other person who's watching you play it feels the need to be like a coach, kind of, or like a backseat driver, and say like, "Man, what are you doing?" or whatever. But I'm gonna go near Georgia Paul without going inside, I think. Yeah, exactly. This guy gets it. So yeah, you'd be if you can, right, get 2 to 3 kills, and that's the way to go. I mean, like, who cares about your KD in a game like this? It's all about that chicken dinner, right? Yeah, so you don't need to go John Rambo on everyone and just like whatever. This game is coming to Xbox, which is as exciting as it is terrifying. I don't know if they're going to try and do like cross-platform play or anything. Like, have they commented on that? So I think the guy spoke at E3, I think, and I didn't watch any of it. I didn't watch much E3 this year. I think honestly the last couple of years for E3 have had me really like excited about video games and still hyped, but like not excited about E3 because everything that I was excited about came out, and then wow, what? Look at this! This is pretty nice. This is unexpected. It has gotten me really excited about stuff for E3, and then it all came out, and I was like, oh, this is all garbage. I think the big thing I'm looking for that I thought was going to come out this year, and I couldn't see foreseeably a reason why it wouldn't have, is Sea of Thieves. I think that game looks really cool. I think it's really smart and evocative of like what video games should be, which, I mean, I'm gonna get philosophic here maybe a little bit. Okay, so I need to drop some I'm gonna look for a backpack real quick. It's like, otherwise I need to like drop some ammo so I can pick up the scope, put it on my gun, and pick up the ammo, which is just kind of dumb, but how this game works. Plus, that's great bait. If I leave that there, people are going to think that I haven't looted this house. There's a police vest. Please give me it. There we go. That's the most beautiful backpack I think I've ever seen in this game. Said it might be cross-platform. It said thinking about Xbox play with mouse and keyboard. Wow, that'd be nuts. How are they gonna? I mean, I guess they could force that. I'm sure they have the know-how. How do you think Xbox gamers would receive having to play this game on mouse and keyboard, though, realistically? Also, why would they make them do that? The argument has always been, and correct me if I'm wrong, that like playing on mouse and keyboard is easily and significantly superior to playing on with like a controller, right? Oh yeah, you're right. I don't know why I didn't think about that. It's a good call, Yubi. You're getting liked, subbed, and commented probably at the end of this stream, by the way. So just so you know. And if I'm ever in Texas, we'll have to collaborate, or maybe even if I'm not in Texas. Red Dead Redemption 2 is kind of a stupid name. Yeah, I'll give you that one. And I purposefully haven't looked too much at that game. Wow. Okay. And an 8x scope. So this was the perfect little house in the middle of nowhere. I purposefully haven't looked too much at Red Dead Redemption, just because, I don't know, I know the game's going to be good, first of all. Like, Rockstar only puts out like well-polished games that they've, you know, put together for 5 years or more. I think the most embarrassing thing they've ever had go on was like the launch of Grand Theft Auto Online, which, I mean, wasn't hardly even their fault. I mean, you know that everyone in the world's going to want to play that game. But yeah, River PB, I mean, obviously I'm going to check her out as well. Yeah, I'd like to see all your guys' stuff. Why not? honestly, YouTube is my biggest source. I think that's another reason why I started doing YouTube specifically. Maybe not streaming, but YouTube it's kind of my biggest source of entertainment at this point, right? Like, of all the things out there, like Hulu and Netflix and whatever, who cares? Like, the thing I watch the most is YouTube. Which of these guns do I put the 8X sight onto? The answer is neither, but seeing as how these are the only two guns I do have, let's switch that back to single, I guess. Which of these two guns is better for an 8X scope? I'll ask you guys that. Okay, so elaborate on that, the boss. 6915. Why do you think it might not be good, and in what what terms do you mean because of what Rockstar has been doing recently? Also, it's my plan in the future, and by the future I mean as soon as probably tomorrow, to start doing, I don't know if this has become a bigger thing or not, has anyone here heard of 5M? It's like a modification suite for Grand Theft Auto 5. And I'll give you guys a second to respond to that before I, regardless of your answer, go into what it is and what I'll be doing on it. Yeah, man, I would get rid of cable too. Like, with so many different... First of all, here's the thing. If you know anyone who has like their own Plex server or whatever, if you know people or are willing to like meet new people, or just... There are so many places on the internet to join someone's Plex server and take advantage of that. There's not really a reason to have traditional TV anymore, and despite the fact you might feel like, oh, that's pirating or this or that, I think companies that put out TV shows and that sort of thing are going to have to adapt, and what that means is probably content that looks more like YouTube in the future anyway. So YouTube probably is the new pioneer, or like the new frontier for this sort of thing. Too online focused. Okay, I can see what you're saying with that in terms of like GTA. Yeah, GTA 5, you can't really argue that it took a backseat to GTA Online now, but that's obviously their main focus, and everything they do at this point is based on trying to expand GTA Online and try and like pull people's money straight out of their wallets to buy shark cards and stuff. I could see an argument for that very easily. Alright, I need to slow down because I'm coming to the ruins here. Also, I mean, I've got plenty of time. The circle's not even anywhere on me. I think it's the fact that I'm just rambling and running right now. That's all I'm doing in this game. Okay, so 5M it's for PC specifically, but it's for Grand Theft Auto 5. It basically is like what the modding community has done with the game, and the reason why it's kind of cool is that it's basically, I think it's like whitelisted by Rockstar just because they don't care so much. It has nothing to do with GTA Online or like trying to hack money into like GTA Online or anything like that. It's these people who want to do role-playing in the GTA universe, which I think is really cool. So they'll build different mods based on what the players want to do in these privately hosted servers, and inside of them, so like there's at least a couple different Twitch streamers and stuff. I can't give out names because I was watching it at a buddy's house. I wish I could. I would easily give this guy a plug. Basically, he's this guy who's a police officer in real life, comes home, plays 5M, which is, you know, the GTA mod thing I'm talking about, as a police officer, and it's really cool. You can watch him. He's got like a simulated radar gun in his car and everything, so he like watches people drive by and like can pull them over if they're acting suspiciously or if they're speeding and that sort of thing, if they run red lights. And then he goes through, like, because he's a police officer, he basically goes through all of the things that a police officer would do. They've scripted different things too into the game, like being able to roll down the windows and things. So the whole thing is just role-playing, though. So I think that's really interesting. A lot of people are like, well, I'm going to role-play as a drug dealer or as a cop, or some of the things that you would specifically already kind of see in Grand Theft Auto. Like, I'm sure there's people out there, women, who are like streaming the game role-playing as like a prostitute or something neat. But for me, I think what I would like to do, and this would be kind of fun, since this is already incorporated into the game anyway. Anyone who's played the game long enough and who owns a motorcycle likes to take their motorcycle over jumps, I'm sure. I'd like to roleplay on one of these servers as like an Evel Knievel style Daredevil. and promote my own events and everything, and show up and I don't know, just see what happens, right? Because if I successfully land a jump, cool, that's going to be awesome. But if I don't, in these type servers, another player will have to come and like pick my carcass up and like scrape it off the road, put me back together, because other people will play like medics in this, and possibly even give me an ambulance ride back to the hospital. Yeah, 5M I think is like kind of the name of the like that modding suite or whatever, but it's, I don't know, I'm sure most people just call it GTA role-playing or GTA 5 family roleplay. I think family roleplay is one of the bigger servers, or the more popular ones. And based on what I've seen, I don't know if my buddy was telling me this as a troll or not, because he's sometimes hard to tell. Like, we're all very sarcastic a lot of the time, but I think he's being just dead serious. That Andy Milonakis, if you guys know Andy Milonakis, he had the Andy Milonakis show. He's got some kind of weird, I don't know, genetic thing where like he is a 30 or 40-year-old man who basically looks like he's 12, and I think he plays on one of those servers under the super clever name Andy Milonakis. That seems fake though, right? Because like anyone who's been on the internet more than 2 days, they play a video game with someone named Brad Pitt. It's not Brad Pitt. It's someone who wants to be Brad Pitt, I guess, or wants people to be confused and thinking they are Brad Pitt. I was just trying to see how many times I could say Brad Pitt in less than 30 seconds, because that's the only thing going on in this game right now. Alright, I guess I could at least be looking through the scope, right? Yep. Sure are a lot of gray buildings over there. I seriously am set, which is why it's going to be like really painful for me and heartbreaking when I die without getting a single kill this round. I shouldn't think that the way. Oh, I should be positive, right? I'm gonna be positive. I'm gonna go sub 20 and get 2 kills this round. That's my Mayan calendar prediction. Or is it Aztec calendar? I don't know. How often do I live stream? So my schedule is as follows. Like, I work random days, and I work evenings. So any days that I'm working are probably not streaming. And then other than that, my schedule for streaming is basically whenever I feel like streaming, I'll stream. But I try and do it as much as I can for a few reasons. I mean, first of all, I like doing it. And that should be your reason. I think in terms of YouTube specifically, that should be your reason for doing anything. Because if you don't like doing it, there's not much point. I know everyone thinks like you can make millions on YouTube and everyone's going to be PewDiePie and that sort of thing. It's just not realistic. So you better like what you're doing or you're going to have a really bad time. I don't know. I just stream whenever I can. And I only stream as long as I'm having fun playing a game. I'll stream. If I just don't feel like it, I'm just not going to. That was a terrible answer, by the way. So I try and stream like, I don't know, 2 or 3 times a week. Also, where's the circle at this point? So I'm not far from being inside of it. Is that house inside of it? No. Oh, this sucks. I feel like this just giant open field again is going to be my death. I came to the left, so let's see how many people. What? Oh, gotcha. Yeah, absolutely. Sorry, I thought you meant like move it to the left so you can see how dirty my room is or whatever. Yeah, let me do that real quick. My bad. There are 50 people alive at the time I'm telling you this, however. Let me... Oh my gosh. Let's see. Haha! There we go. Now how you guys know how much health I have. Oh yeah, it's at the bottom. And it's not even in the top left. Okay, there are now 49 left alive. Man, that's such a rookie move. I can't believe I had my camera up in the top left or top right. I can't remember what game I was streaming though that was the right place to put it. I was playing some Car Mechanic Simulator earlier today. I don't know if anyone's really heard about that game. Everyone's just talking mad trash on it though, because like it is at this point still very buggy. but it's definitely more playable than people are giving it credit for. Alright, so if I've got River and Yibby still on the channel here, I've at least got Yibby for sure. Tell me a little bit about your guys' channel here in the comments if you want to. Like, go ahead and plug your stuff for a second, because I mean, I'm going to check it out here probably after, you know, I get done streaming. But I'm just curious. What do you play and why do you play what you play? I'll ask you those things. Probably technically bad questions, because I'm guessing that, you know, anyone who's in here is coming from your channel anyway and already knows the answer. But enlighten me, you know. You guys are here to entertain me. I mean, there's 47 people left. One of them's got to be in that house, right? Alright, I've got Yibby in my stream. I'm in the wheat field. I feel pretty good about how things are going right now. I probably should be looking at this town over here. It's got, like, I don't know, probably 20 people in it or more. In our streams, anything can happen. Yeah. Oh, I got you. Yeah, you've got kids in the house. Yes, that definitely does affect what happens in a stream. I have something similar to children called dogs, and they're kind of in the same vein. They're most excited and you know, restless when I start streaming. Which right now, I don't know, my dog's over on the bed. She's asleep. But normally, if I'm talking to if she thinks I'm talking to myself and just staring at my computer, she'll come over and, like, you know, check my sanity and make sure I'm doing okay. She'll, like, go eat a poop, and then oh, 7 Days to Die. Yeah, I've got a lot of, I must say I have a lot of time in that game. Maybe, well, I guess I do. I've got like 80 hours, but in comparison to like how much other people play that game, that's really not that much. My only problem is I don't, to the best of my knowledge, they haven't really updated it recently. And so I love crafters and everything, but I feel like for me, a crafter is over, and my enjoyment of that crafting game is over once I've seen everything. Like, by the time I had, you know, crafted every gun, made myself a scooter how many times, and rebuilt and rebuilt, you know, these giant fortresses and everything, I'm like, I'm good. I'm mostly good for that game for a while. Hey, look at that. That sounds like it's coming from that house over there. Let's just hide behind this here tree for a sec. Oh yeah, he's up on the roof. Wow. Huh, I felt like that was a headshot, and then he's still alive, though. I felt like that was a headshot, and he's still alive, though. Alright. This sucks. At least it's exciting, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. There you go. Remember how you started that crap? Like, you started shooting at me, and then that's how you died? I just want you to remember that. Also, I hope you end up watching this video someday and you're like, man, that was really dumb, because like he was just down there by that tree and I could have left him alone, but then I had to start, we'll say crap again, because I'm trying to be like, you know, family friendly, like PewDiePie. But that was 100% your fault. That was the most excitement I think I've ever had playing this game, by the way. Like, I love this game, but I'm with River PB on this one. I'm not very good at it. I'm gonna go ahead and use that, I guess. There's no point in like hoarding and holding on to all these like health items forever, because, you know, you could die at any moment. At least that's been my experience. Upgrade to this new backpack. This guy had everything, by the way. Why? I'm not going to critique his playstyle too much, because, you know, I do some pretty dumb things sometimes, right? But I feel like he had 1.5 million grenades he probably could have been, like, hucking at me. Okay, cool, sure. Alright, this is, I mean, okay, so if I have the opportunity to trash talk ever, I've got to take it, right? Because I'm not the best at this game. Not by a long shot, right? So you just have to, when I have the very seldom opportunities to do so, I've got to take them. Also, I'm about to start taking some damage from outside the circle here. Probably should have been paying closer attention to that. It's alright. I'm like right here. Let's switch to the old Scar. Let's run and reload a little. Let's get some frame skips going on here. Which, like, frame skips in this game really scare me. Oh, there's a... I thought it was a dead person's box or whatever. They scare me because it means, like, hey, there's other players near you. Which I already knew that, but it means they're, like, really near me, I think. Oh, yeah. Hey, I'm sub 30 right now, by the way. So... Thank you, Yibby. This guy does YouTube. He understands. Not everyone can do the YouTube for the monies, right? So I do it for the likes. I do, and the comments, and yeah, just for the fun, man. I don't know. People take all this stuff too seriously. All right, cool. So where's the the next circle? Oh, so it's gonna end like right here in this house, would be my guess. Yep, look at that. Oh, this sucks. I think the next thing that this game needs to do is it needs to have like gambling, right? Like live streamer gambling, and you can bet on certain things. Like something you'd be able to bet on right now would be whether or not I'm going to die in this wheat field. And if I were you, I would take that bet. Especially since I think I'm hearing... I don't know, does anyone else hear a vehicle? Maybe not. This is for you, Yibby. I'm crawling through these wheat fields because you're telling me it's the right thing to do. I'm scared to death right now, though. I don't know. I'm not great at also knowing, like... Oh, okay, so that's the whole map, right? We've got maybe a half-mile diameter with 28 people still alive inside of it. So there's for sure at least one other person in that house, I would assume. Oh, hey, thanks, man. Thanks for dropping by, and... yeah, I'm gonna have to check your guys' channel out and set alerts because I want to watch you guys play now. And I'll try not to be like a backseat driver. I know that's a thing with this game. But yeah, good night, guys. I'm gonna have to run up here. I don't like it, but I want to try and see what's going on in these houses. Definitely don't like it though. Okay, heard some shots over there at least. Oh boy. I don't know what to do at this point. Oh, there's a car. Yeah, that does not bode well for there not being a person here. I guess we'll just camp this car for a second, which I don't feel great about, but, you know, like, you just do what you gotta do in this game. I can get behind some of these, in between these trees, maybe. I feel like there's a way to switch my shoulder. If anyone knows the button for that, that'd be, like, super neat to know right now. Man, this is like okay, I'm still in the circle. No need to get antsy. Alright. I hate this part. It's starting to get really intense now. The fact that I have as many as possibly 8 people watching me makes things a little bit worse. Alright, hey, though, I think I said this round I'm going to get top 20 and have at least 1 kill, and I think I've got 2. Or I've got 1 at least for sure. So I feel quite accomplished at the moment. Oh, right. So we were talking to E3 a little bit earlier. The only thing I'm really excited about right now, I don't even know if, I think I did say it. I'm like pretty excited about Sea of Thieves. I think that's going to be a really cool game. Is that someone who just jumped out of there? Where are you, buddy? I just think that game's going to be really cool. I like games that require teamwork and cooperation and teens hype? I don't know what that means. I'm old, by the way. I'm like 30 years old. I know I look very young and beautiful, but I'm definitely feeling my age every day. Where is the everybody, you know? I don't like where I'm at, other than the fact that I might be in a place where I won't have to move even when the next circle comes in. Is that someone moving over there? No. No, this sucks. I'm in the teens. I get it now. Wow, I'm really slow. Yes, I didn't notice that, but yeah. Man, I'm down to 17 left. One of them being Mild Kratz himself. So I've got the right gear. I've got a decent location right here. Like, I don't know, some people would probably say, dude, go over by that tree, go over by that rock. But I think for me, honestly, like, I always look for the trees and the rocks. I know people are gonna like try and hide next to them, right? It's like maybe the best place to be is right in the middle of some tall grass and just don't move. And maybe I'm completely wrong about that too. 34, 35. Okay, cool. So like I feel a lot better and validated by my choice of entertainment options then, right? Because I think there's this weird thing when you're in your 30s about telling everyone else, and maybe I'm just super like insecure about this. When people ask me though, they're like, "Oh man, you know, are y'all caught up on Game of Thrones and this and that, whatever?" I'm like, "Man, no." But how about you guys? Have you watched all 17 hours worth of like the Game Grumps Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time playthrough? Because I have. Like, but I'm glad you guys are here to make me feel a little more validated. I watch way too much YouTube. I really do. So who are the streamers I should be looking out for, by the way? Like, if you guys had to play the stock markets, right, of streamers and say, like, this is going to be the next big person, is there someone you guys like who thinks you guys like to watch who probably deserves more subs and more likes and stuff? Is that someone, like, right on the other side of that hill? My thinking is that there's someone right behind that tree right there. Oh, there is indeed. Huh, I hit that dude right square in the head, and he's still alive. Which I gotta say is pretty annoying to me right now. Alright, let's move. At least I know where he is, and he has a... Okay. Perfect. And just some other dude behind the tree. Yeah, I've watched, like, Season 1 Game of Thrones. Hey, by the way, number 7 with 1 kill. And I feel like for sure that was a headshot on that dude, but he was wearing a welding helmet, so I probably had to shoot him 5 times in the head. But hey, whatever. 314 points still feels pretty good. I've watched Season 1 Game of Thrones, by the way, and like it's all anyone ever really talks about. I belong to an adult kickball team, which makes me feel like less of an adult, and they talk about it all the time. 7 is great. I will absolutely take 7. You're biased, you will not say. Alright. But yeah, I don't know. I don't care that much about Game of Thrones, if I'm honest. Like, it just doesn't grab me. Of the HBO shows to watch, I think Silicon Valley is way better. And I'm still behind on that, too. Oh well. Cool. I don't think I'm going to do any better than that tonight. Like a top 7 finish with as many as 7 people still watching me. So I'm probably going to end the stream here while I'm still on a high note and before I like completely fall into obscurity. Appreciate any of you guys that came over from Yibi and Rivers channel. I'm just check them out. And yeah, if you enjoyed any of my stuff, I don't know, like, comment, subscribe, all that generic YouTube stuff. But I appreciate you guys for even just tuning in, and hopefully I'll see some of you again. Have a good one, everyone.